The Floors stud partial dispersal represents that rare opportunity for breeders to acquire bloodlines so successfully nurtured over 30 years by owner-breeder Guy, Duke of Roxburgh.
One of the most fantastic things about Guy was his enthusiasm. He just loved the game. He loved breeding racehorses. He loved racing racehorses. He just totally embraced the whole, on all the aspects of racing and breeding.
The Guy was a man who racing was his absolute life. He was truly passionate, not just about breeding, but the entire industry. He ended up as the chairman of the national stud.
He clearly had a vision for it. It's just a small band of mares from two families, just really, and he did so well to build them up. I think that's what's really important about these old studs, the owner breeders who develop these families and have faith in them, and how right he was proved.
At $1,000,001 last time. With Richard outside at $1,600,000. All done at $1,600,000 last time. Shadwell Estates, thank you very much indeed.
At $2,100,000, all done and sold at $2,000,001. Anthony Stroud, thank you very much indeed, gentlemen.
Everybody told him in the beginning that you can't really run a stud up in Scotland, and I think he kind of took that and then took on board what everyone had said, and I think that kind of drove him on to really make it a success up here in Scotland. And then obviously he got success when he bred Attraction. She went on to win the Guineas, she was a classic winning mare, and then I think it just kind of took off from there.
And you couldn't have a greater racehorse than Attraction. She was really tremendous. She was really a joy to train. She was a great character in that a child could lead her up. She was a very, very quiet horse to prepare for the races. Everything was very, very easy with her because she was so laid back. We used to say all she does is eat, sleep and gallop, which is your dream racehorse. She won 5 Group 1s. There was many times, particularly earlier in her career as a 2-year-old and as a 3-year-old, she's one of those dream horses where we went to the races not really fearing the opposition at all, just hoping that Attraction's at her best, and if she turns up at her best, there was no 3-year-old filly over a mile could touch her.
Ever since Attraction come home back to the stud to become a broodmare, she's been nothing but a success, and she's been an absolute fantastic mother to all her foals. And as we all know the story of Attraction, who wasn't the most correct in front, but she's never threw any of her foals like that, and they've all been perfectly correct, really nice movers. From early on it was quite noticeable as the Duke spoke that actually she was going to be a really good broodmare.
It's very, very difficult to get into certain families, and Guy has really farmed the Attraction family, and there are mares from that family coming up in the Dispersal.
At Floors, Attraction has produced 8 winners, including the Group 2 winner LR Calm, who sold for 1.6 million guineas at Book 1 of the Tattersalls October yearling sale, and there are 2 of Attraction's half-sisters included in the part Dispersal. The Group 3 placed motivator mare Federation is in foal to proven international Group 1 winning sire Star Spangled Banner. Her 2-year-old daughter Hitayugiri is a winner and listed placed in Japan in 2020. Federation is joined by her half-sister, the Cape Cross mare Fusion. Another outstanding broodmare synonymous with the Floors stud legacy is the Group 1 producer Comic, dam of dual Grade 1 winner Laughing and Hong Kong legend Viva Pataka, winner of 18 races and champion older horse. Comic's listed winning granddaughter Twitch, attractively covered by 2019 2000 Guineas winner Magna Grecia, is another eye-catching mare in the part Dispersal. As is the young winning Redout's choice mare Deep Inside, in foal on a February cover to the great Lope de Vega. Included in the draft of 7 mares is the regally bred listed place Galileo mare Hibiscus, in foal to sire of the moment Sayuni. The team of mares is completed by the Galileo mare Lady Glinka from an outstanding Moller family, and the very well-bred winning Street Sense mare Merry Jaunt in foal to top young sire Night of Thunder. Her 2-year-old Royal Pleasure by Kingman won first time out in impressive style on the 16th of November. 5 of the mares also have foals in the part Dispersal, all by top sires with 2020 Classic or Group 1 winners to their names. Federation has a filly foal by Lope de Vega, Fusion a colt by Sayuni, Hibiscus a colt by Lope de Vega, Lady Glinker a filly by Zophany, and Merry Jaunt a colt by Australia. The septet is completed by a time test filly out of proven group producer Dusty Answer, and the Invincible Spirit filly out of the Danehill dancer mare Prance, who is a half-sister not only to last year's 2,000 guineas winner Magna Grecia, but also this year's Group 1 Dewhurst Stakes winner St Mark's Basilica.
In the case of Guy and Floors, it's a real lifetime dedication to the sport of racing and breeding. So I think there are some fantastic opportunities both in the foals and the mares for people to get involved in the families that he nurtured and created.